Alright, so today we're here to talk about the Zhiyun Crane M2 and why I think this is the best gimbal for the money you can get in 2021 for your small mirrorless cameras. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desmond. I make content for creators that want to take better photos and shoot better video. And we're talking about the Zhiyun Crane M2. Look at how small this package is. This tiny gimbal is going for $180 right now, and I think it is a steal for anyone who wants gimbal stabilized footage for their small mirrorless cameras, their action cameras like GoPros, the ZV-1, A7C, and I've even seen people mount the A7 III on this little thing. So let's jump right into the reasons why I think this is a must-buy in 2021. All right, so first, let's just talk about build and form factor. Like I said, this thing is pretty tiny. I'm gonna go ahead and take these tripod legs off just so you can get an idea of how small this actually is in my hands. Just to give you a size comparison, I'm about 5'10", 175 odd pounds. This thing looks pretty nice and proportional in my hand. I think the build quality is pretty good. This is made almost entirely out of plastic. Obviously, the gimbal arm itself is made of metal. For the price, under $200, I think this is incredible build quality. The form factor is really nice, and I like the design that went into the ergonomics around this. It feels good in the hand. You've got the joystick where the thumb should be. You've also got a nice trigger. I'm going to show you guys the features around that, but in general, build quality is good, especially for the price. Because most of this is made out of plastic, this is really lightweight. So as you can see, I don't have any trouble holding this during the course of this entire video or, maneuvering it. It is very lightweight, especially coupled with a small mirrorless camera like the ZV-1, or if you've got an RX100 or even an A7C, I think the package itself is going to be very manageable for you. So you can see how easily I can maneuver this camera around. The payload on this is 1.58 pounds, I believe, but there are motor strength settings, right? So you can do a low setting that's probably good for your GoPros, your tiny little action cameras that don't need a lot of motor power. You've got your medium setting, which is perfect for these small mirrorless cameras like the ZV-1 and the RX100. Then you've got a high setting, which is designed to handle something like an A7C, like a Canon M50. Like I said, I've seen an A7 III mounted on this before. I think that'll probably burn out the motor over extended use, but I've seen it done. And to hammer home the fact of how small this gimbal really is, this is the carrying case that comes with it. This nice foam padded storage case is really nice, but I will say for most of you, you probably won't even use it. When I collapse this thing, you're gonna see how small and tiny this thing really is and how great it is for travel and carrying. So you know what? Let's take a look at what comes in the box. I'm just gonna crack the box open, give you guys an idea of how this thing packs in and what you're gonna get if you pick one up. So this foam carrying case is actually part of the package it comes in, which is great. We can crack this open. You can see everything is really nicely laid out. This thing is already really small. So if you're just looking at the package itself, this thing is tiny. I probably won't be carrying this very often. I'll probably just throw this in a backpack. But let's take a look. First, we've got the actual gimbal. So let me just put this right here. Look how tiny this gimbal is already. If we look at this in my hand, it is very small. So we've got the gimbal. Comes with a little leather wrist strap that you can put on there. I don't use that. Things that are more important is these little tripod legs. So again, the nice thing about this, you can screw these tripod legs right onto the bottom. This is a 1/4 mount. This is a 1/4 mount screw, really easy. So here we've got the quick release plate, really cool, very simple. And then you connect the quick release plate to your camera via this little screw. One other thing to cover, like I mentioned a little earlier, is this. This is a mobile mount for your iPhone, your cell phone, whatever you want to use on this gimbal. Really nice and easy. Super easy, very useful. All right, and that's the package. All right, and another reason why you need to pick this gimbal up is because of how simple the setup is for something like this. Here it is, completely closed, locked up, and this is ready. This is its travel position, even with the camera on. So I could slide this into a backpack. I could slide this into a sling bag. You could put this into the side pocket of a backpack if you wanted to. The package is really quite thin and awesome. Let's see if you can take a look at that, right? All right, and some things just to say about setup. It always takes a couple minutes to initially get your camera centered on the gimbal, but the nice thing about this gimbal is, as soon as you've got it centered, we've got something here. I'm gonna show you real close. So what I'm showing you right here is just the tiniest little locking pin. That little locking pin lets you mark the centered position for your camera. So I'm gonna show you how it works. I've got this thing locked up, ready to go. Let's say we pull it out of the bag and I wanna get it centered and ready to shoot. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this little red piece. I've unlocked 2 of the axes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and slide it till I hit that locking marker. I'm gonna tighten this here. I'm going to click the lock button here, and that will unlock the panning axis. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera on. All right, now I have the gimbal on, and you could see how easy and quick that was. Once I've done the initial setup, I no longer have to recalibrate every single axis after the fact. I just need to push this up to the locking pin, and then it is in position and balanced. Now that I've got this thing locked back up, here's another reason why it's so easy to use. We've got a quick release plate. That's it. I'm done. The camera is off. I can take this, I can go do some point and shoot work. Here's the little quick release plate that comes with the gimbal, and again, it makes it really easy to mount and dismount the camera from the gimbal itself, so you can store them separately. Whatever you want to do, you can throw this on a tripod now, but I really like that. And another reason to pick this up is because it has all the classic gimbal modes you would expect from a larger version of this. It's not earth-shattering innovation, but you've got pan follow, you've got tilt lock, you've got POV, you've also got the cyclone or the vortex mode where it spins to give you a really cool stabilized effect. And honestly, for its size and the features that it gives you, this is a pretty good value. You've even got the ability to connect via Wi-Fi to your smart cameras. So for my Sony ZV-1, I can connect that to the gimbal and control the recording, control the zooming of the lens. So there are some really cool smart features that are included with this that are a nice value add. And honestly, what this gimbal is great for is small vlogging and B-roll setups. Here's a nice feature that I love about this. If you triple click the trigger, now you've got vlogging mode or a selfie mode, where it makes it really nice to get these stabilized vlog style angles. And once you're ready to shoot some establishing shots, some cinematic stabilized footage, you triple click the trigger again and you're ready to go. Some low angle stuff. You can get all kinds of great footage on this without a lot of fuss. And the other thing is, I've got these tripod feet back on, but once you place it down, now you're in tripod mode. So you can actually just manually tilt the camera to any position you need and it'll stay that way. And again, a really nice vlogging option. You can place this down in front of you, you can tilt it up, you can tilt it down, get the angle. Then when you're ready to go, you pick this thing back up, you double click the trigger, it'll center it, and now you've got everything you need for more B-roll, for more, you know, walking and talking style shots. So like I said, the features on this gimbal aren't really gonna blow your mind, but for the size and the price and what it's able to do, I think this makes a perfect accessory for any of your small mirrorless cameras. It's really gonna help you step up your game, and it is a great upgrade for under $200. And the nice thing about this is it also mounts to your cell phone. So you've got a gimbal for your action camera, gimbal for your iPhone, a gimbal for your small mirrorless camera, your point and shoots, or like your A7Cs, all for 180 bucks. So I think that is a steal right now in 2021. And the best thing about this, like I said before, is the size. When it's something this small, it doesn't feel awkward or a pain in the A to use. You can pull it out of your bag and you can get really smooth footage without this giant monstrosity of a gimbal that you have to pull out of a giant backpack. And for me, that makes me shoot more gimbal stabilized footage. And it makes me want to shoot more because it's not this monstrous, awkward setup that makes people gawk and stare at me from afar, right? It's this tiny little thing right here that's probably no bigger than a GorillaPod and an A7C or any other vlogging setup we've seen on YouTube. All right, with that said, for 180 bucks, this thing is a no-brainer. If you've got a ZV-1, RX100, A7C, Canon M50, any small mirrorless camera, action camera, cell phone, where you just want simple, stabilized footage, pick one of these up. It's on sale right now. I think they're probably gonna release a new version soon, so this thing is totally worth it. All right, and that is it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this content. That helps the channel grow a ton. Subscribing also helps a lot. So I will see y'all in the next one.